Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching Hill House, The Haunting of Hill House, Season 1, Episode 9, It's Screaming Meemies, whatever that means. I'm stressed. I knew the last episode was beyond stressful. Every episode of the show is beyond stressful. I have my emotional support baby Yoda ready. Reminder that if you're watching this on YouTube, you can find the unedited version on my Patreon. And let's go. By now, if you're watching this on YouTube, the whole season is up unedited on Patreon as well. Let's go. Do I want to go? I don't know. Let's go.
I wish I could just freeze them. Keep them just like this forever.
Keep them safe as well. To her, they will be like that forever. She'll never get to know them any different.
No,
Was she not actually saying that to him? Because she was asking him, saying that she was happy and she wanted to stay that way. He just took a kid. She's losing time? Oh, Lord. What do the Dudleys know?
Too, but I suppose not. When I was 12 months.
Is Mrs. Dudley not real? I swear they don't have kids because their daughter was stillborn. So is she a ghost who's living in an imaginary world where she got to keep her kids with her and raise them? Or did they actually have other children? Is this not Mrs. Dudley? They just call her that. And it's, oh my god, is this actually his wife? Not his wife. Is this his mother and her ghost? I'm stressed.
I started bawling. Dam just broke. And right then I heard these taps on the window. Rain. And I thought it was weird. One of the windows in my sister's room broke and Janet.
Is it especially dangerous because she's so, like, this family is particularly susceptible to the supernatural, so that's why it affects them far worse. So the Dudleys thought it would be safe with a normal family. Oh, I'm very stressed that we're seeing what it seems like now we finally reached her story, which I'm happy about, but I'm also, you know, horrified about. Because her story ends so terribly so soon. Okay, I'm stressed. Go away, ghost!
I said no, Luke.
He looked at her.
He wants to take some of my clothes.
Holy shit, I saw that face in the window. I don't like that. Oh no.
Taking my stuff for your
Oh fuck no.
They look old.
Oh fuck no.
She'd like new clothes.
Oh Luke.
So many.
Oh my god. Whoa. She really does have an entry into the supernatural. Oh my god, no. Oh, does that mean Luke's dead already? Holy shit. Or is this her ghost? Is this why she's still alive? Oh my god. That's horrific. To see both of your babies. I'm praying Luke's not dead, but I think that might mean he is. Or is that just what the house wants? Sorry, I genuinely am once again at that point of, am I reacting or am I just sitting here in terror? It's the suspense. Holy shit, Abigail. Or is that Miss Crane? Or holy shit. Like, yes, you have children in this house, you have to go after it, but like, wake your husband. Holy oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Is this the house, how it used to appear, like the last woman it took over? And this is the new woman it wants.
I'm a dream, and so are you, and so are we.
Oh Lord. This is not what I expected, but at least...
You are a looker, aren't you? He was so happy in that crib, and it broke me, just broke me to see it empty.
Did he die or grow up?
You try and keep them safe.
This is awful, and just, it's so sinister.
She dangled. She died.
Holy shit.
And my boy stopped one day, and
Just, what is going on here?
he couldn't bang on the walls.
That's what the girls hear.
Bang on the wall.
Holy shit. So she really looks like the ghost of the old lady, because she did grow old.
There they had a secret. A way to wake them up.
Oh my god, does that mean
Keep them safe.
if she kills them, they'll stay that little forever? And they'll be happy and safe forever? Is that the idea? Fuck.
You?
If she hadn't have woken up just then, would she have killed him and then killed all of her children? Was that the idea? You know? Because that way they'll stay 6 forever. Oh god, it's the way the ghosts acknowledge her, isn't it? Like, they acknowledge that's one of us, and it's awful.
Good night, Button.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, was this that night?
I love you so
But no, because he thought she'd left that night.
Too. Jimmy got hurt. Really hurt. You sent us away. Out into the...
Is this another
My
dream
heart
for
breaks right in half.
Olivia?
I can't feel anything happy. But I put poison in me.
Jesus Christ.
Poisoned myself for years and years. And the dark gets us. A piece at a time.
It's this house that gets them.
So you sent us out there. In the night.
This house is good at its creeping evil.
A house this size, it's really, really hard to find a corner to yourself.
Because of all the ghosts.
What you doing with those? Terror. Get them outside those walls.
I know, but that's the house wanting you to murder them and keep them here forever.
It's like a rock in my gut.
That is a normal motherly emotion to fear what the world could do to your children, but...
Stand firm between the world out there and these little souls.
But it's the world in here that's the problem!
And it is hungry and it is stupid and it eats and eats mindlessly. It doesn't care that they're innocent.
That's true, but the house is going to kill them first.
And my child is not allowed to step foot on this place. Not once.
What is your daughter called? Is her name Abigail? Because your daughter lives on the other side of the woods.
I didn't want to watch anything else get fed upon.
You should have warned them. I know they would have just thought you were crazy, but...
He said it was a family. Different in the dark. But you know that, don't you?
I mean, Jesus Christ, can't we... I'm sure the Dudleys would understand if we all just slept on their floor with the children for a few nights. Monday's too late.
Okay.
Oh, what's she gonna say in the mirror?
This is perfect.
Mom?
Oh, Lord.
What am I supposed to do here?
Get the kids and leave and just go to the motel tonight.
Huh?
But not
I
like
don't know.
that.
I don't... Do you think there's something wrong with me?
There's something wrong with this house.
Like...
It's gonna be okay, Liv.
Nothing is gonna be okay.
I can handle it. I won't let anything happen to them.
It's not that simple.
It is. It'll be fine.
He does get them out until
So
later.
will you.
Yeah, Janet just needs my help for a little bit.
I could go with you.
Yes!
Afraid not, honey.
We'll be fine.
This is the last time they're all together.
You can have my bed.
It's fine, sweetie.
I think she's not real. She's either a ghost or she's the daughter of the Dudleys. God, when they got this place, they must have thought, oh, this will be a dream. We'll flip it. We'll sell it. We'll be able to build our dream home. Everything's going to be wonderful. And then... Is the mold back? Because it's an evil house. Oh, is she going for the rat poison to kill the... Because they're going to have a tea party, aren't they? Does she think that that's the only way she can protect her children? Is that a giant... That looks like a giant face in the corner of the screen. And I don't like it. Oh, Shirley saw her mum and she didn't look right. Oh, this poor family. I just want to jump through the screen and make it not happen. Although, actually, I'm very scared. I may not be able to jump through the screen to this. Oh, God. She's controlled right now, right?
Kittens need their mummies and then they don't.
I still need you.
Okay.
It's so horrible. That's the last proper time she sees her mum.
I'm sorry. Luke said it was okay. You said she could sleep.
Is she
over.
Abigail
So did
Dudley?
Dad found the key.
You want to know the secret? We are the key.
Oh, Lord Almighty. This is awful.
No.
He can tell. The house is getting to him as well.
Not to leave her house very much.
This is the room is the heart of the evil, isn't it?
She's sneaking.
I'm just so happy.
Oh god. No. Oh no. Oh Lord Almighty, I'm so sorry, Dudleys, that I ever doubted you.
What dream?
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay. She's having a nightmare. She's gonna wake up.
What's wrong? Abigail!
Just a moment.
Oh my god. This poor little girl. No wonder those babies were traumatized. Oh Lord. That's when she bumped into the wall. Oh my god. Is this why he was trying to cover up those 3 hours? Because he was trying to cover up that Abigail was killed? Oh Lord, she's already a ghost. God, I really thought they were running from supernatural stuff when this happened. Oh, we were. Okay, yep, no, we were. He has seen all of the ghosts. This is like a nightmare, thank you. Oh Lord Almighty.
They're in there.
Oh God. Oh my God. Is she the malevolent force in the house?
I need to wake up.
Eyes closed.
Uh-huh. That's what we saw in the background and I thought it was a ghost. She wasn't dead yet. Oh, and that's what we saw. It was actually her. It wasn't a ghost.
Driving them
Stop it.
disease and heartbreak.
Oh my God, she is the malevolent force in this house.
That'll tear and chew and eat them alive, a piece at a time.
Oh God. And how could you ever explain this to anyone? You'd want to say my wife didn't do anything. She's not evil. She didn't murder a child. The house did. But how would they ever believe that? Has she come to her senses enough to realise? Dudleys have... They shouldn't ever. They came here to try and protect her family, and in doing so they lost their own.
No. Are you awake now?
Never again. Is that her grandmother? Did they get to go to the light? Please say that. I don't want them all to be trapped here. It's bad luck. She gets trapped here. That's when Nellie is murdered. She's gonna do it too. So she did kill herself, but it wasn't as simple as just giving up on her family or anything. Not that suicide ever is that simple.
It's okay, Shiv.
This house is doing it.
It's just a dream.
It's horrible.
I want to wake up. So badly.
Oh God. Oh God. And then he comes back and that's what he finds and he'll blame himself. Why didn't I find a way to get her out too? Why didn't I notice more? Why didn't I take the signs more seriously? So just... Oh, and at the end, I'll say my thoughts. Oh my God.
This is it.
They were so hopeful.
We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be swimming in it.
Oh, they were so
You
hopeful.
okay? Yeah. Haven't you always wanted it in the summer?
Oh God.
I'm on my way. I'll show you.
You guys go on without me.
How could we?
This poor family. I'm starting to get that numb feeling I get in my hands when I cry too much. This show is so good. It is so well done. And this entire episode being from the point of view of the past, it's not, we didn't see any of what was happening to Luke beyond his dead body, which makes me think he's gonna be dead because he was there alone, he was there first, we saw her get him, Nell saw him as well. Oh, it breaks my heart to think how much Olivia really was just a woman trying to protect her family, trying to figure out how to save them, being manipulated by the evil forces inside that house. And to learn so much more about the Dudleys. You know, I've been really mad at them for so long, and I still kind of think that they should have tried to scare off the new owners. I mean, obviously, like, I don't know how legal that would be, and obviously who knows how practical it would be, but I still think they should have done something. But the fact that the only reason she came back was because she found out it was a family and she wanted to protect that family, and she tried, and the house repaid her kindness by taking her child from her. It's brutal. You know, I spent this episode being like, is she a ghost? Is he a ghost? And, you know, I was so convinced at the beginning that Abigail was a ghost, and in this episode, when I was like, oh, they do have a daughter, it slowly but surely occurred to me that, like, it's Abigail, and we didn't see him taking Abigail into the car. The fact that Luke was saying, Abigail's in there, Abigail's in there, that's just crushing, and kind of, I suppose at least Olivia was never conscious. I mean, I know she was able to look and see what have I done, but then she saw the ghost and everything seemed okay. You know, she was never fully back to herself enough to realise what she'd done. And I don't really know how much of that was Olivia. It's a real sort of interesting line, isn't it? Because Poppy was 100% manoeuvring everything. Now, we learn in the previous episode, or a previous episode, that Poppy was in a institution for the criminal, well, not the criminal, in a mental institution, in an asylum, and that's where she met Mr. Hill, and he ended up walled up in a house scratching to get out. So I was like, oh, did he wall himself up? Did she kill him and wall him up in the house and then hire private detectives to find him? Is she the malevolent, I mean, I assume we're going to find out in the next episode, but is she the malevolent force behind everything? Or was there something pre-existing in the house that simply took on her form in the same way that it has since taken on Olivia's form to appeal to Nell? Or because when Olivia died, she was kind of trapped in this uncertainty about who she was and what was real and what wasn't real, and wanting to wake up. Could that have actually been Olivia's ghost and she was really thinking she was doing what was best? And that's why when the light keeps blinking twice to come home, it's her, because she died trapped in this delusion, trapped in this spell the house was casting on her. Is that actually her ghost exerting its force on the children to try and get them to come home because she thinks that's what's best? Seeing her see her grown children dead is crushing, because yeah, they're like 20 years older, but they're babies. They're more than 20, I mean, it's more, how long, it's been a long time, isn't it? But like, they're still so young when they die, or at least, not they, Nellie is the only one that's sadly going to pass away. And I just think the way I mean, we kind of knew she lost herself, we saw bits of it in the previous episodes, but seeing how she slowly but surely lost herself, she couldn't discern what was real and what wasn't, and she would just see a ghost and casually chat to it. It's just, oh, it's just so awful. And the fact that they did move the date she was leaving for, the fact that she left, and the house that sunk its hookings into her enough that she, oh, just, it's so crushing. And it's also like, I get that the house was kind of taking what it could, and maybe after she was dead it was going to get her to go from, maybe it was going to stop her from drinking the tea and then get her to go from room to room. But the fact that she was like, oh yes, I must protect the 6-year-olds from the world, everyone else is too worldly already. Oh, it's just crushing to think that the fear the house played on was her motherly instincts and her motherly desire to protect her children. And even Mrs. Dudley telling her, don't ignore that fear. She tried to then say, and the house is the same as the world out there. But I wish she'd said, like, I mean, obviously Mrs. Dudley was not the most worldly experienced person, or someone that I don't necessarily agree with all of her views on homeschooling a child or whatever. But given their experiences with this house, I can understand wanting to just grab your children and keep them safe from anything that could ever hurt them. So I get why she said what she said, but I feel like maybe if she'd said, no, that's not true, like, yes, the world might be a scary place, but you've got it, as long as you give them a safe place to land if anything goes wrong, or whatever. And flashing back at the end to them as that bright-eyed, happy, excited family about to embark on the craziest adventure of their lives that was going to make their lives. They were going to be rich, rolling in it. They were going to be able to build their dream home and give their children the dream life that they had been working so hard towards. And to know that it goes so horrendously wrong, that not only do they take the Dudleys' daughter, I mean, it's not really their fault, but not only do the Dudleys lose their daughter, but their children are set on a path that disrupts their lives, and every single one of them into their 30s is affected by what happened in this house, in small ways and big ways, and it's just so crushing. And you know, Hugh saw ghosts that night. And to think that, like, in that first episode, that the figure with the hair was following them was actually Olivia, and before she was dead. You know, I thought it was a ghost. I thought it was her ghost as the time went on. I thought it was the bed neck lady at the beginning. And then when I saw her in the window, that was really her. I can do the creepy ghost look. It's very fun. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry. Like I said before, one of my friends once dreamt that I was doing that to her at night, standing over her bed. Now, I wasn't, but yeah, maybe that is a sign that one day I'm going to become a ghost. Please no. Yeah, that just so freaky, and then just sort of establish the timeline of events. It makes so much sense. It makes sense why he left the kids. With the kids, it wasn't, you know, he didn't wait 3 hours to report her death. She wasn't dead yet. And I dread to think what happened when he went back. I assume he tried to find her. Did he take Abigail to the Dudleys? Did the Dudleys agree that they would say it happened at their house? Or had they never registered her existence because they're homeschooling Christian people? Like, I don't know, like radicals? I don't know. Obviously, I presume they would believe it was the house. I guess, given that they're still working with him to keep anyone away from the house, I guess they maybe devoted their life to helping him make sure no one else ever went into that house. And I guess if they understand that it wasn't Olivia's fault, like Olivia wasn't in her right mind when she killed her, maybe they wouldn't want to put on to the family the death of that child as well. It's just horrendous. I can't even imagine. Oh God. My heart is breaking for this family, and I just want to be sobbing. In the last week, I have upped my dose of antidepressants, and I don't know whether that's like stopping the tears or not. But I came close in this episode. But just wow, this show, seeing the way it all comes together, all the pieces fit together, is devastating. You know, there's no kind of like pleasure in realizing like Abigail's real, because Abigail's going to die, and just that moment when she said goodbye to all of her family, and knowing that was the last time that they'd see her, especially the last time that they'd see her and she'd be their mum in a way that counted. Devastating. And yeah, that's why, you know, that's the glimpses that Shirley saw when she touched her dad. Not Shirley, Theo. I don't know why I am obsessed with calling Theo Shirley. I think it's in the first episode I thought her name was Shirley, and then I realised it. And when Theo touched him, she saw glimpses of that. Shirley obviously didn't see overly much, but I guess she saw Olivia looking weird. Stephen was the one that he did close his eyes when he left, and we saw the mum, and he saw her in the window, but nothing else. Just, oh, it's so sinister. And I think the house playing on the fears of a mother, her love for her children and her desire to protect them, is so sinister, because that isn't even like, you know, it's not like the house was like, oh, these children, trying to warp her mind into thinking they were a burden, or that they'd ruined her life, or that without them she'd be freer. You know, in some situations it would be that the house would change her way of thinking into being like, these are bad children, you've got to kill them or something. It was totally the opposite of that. It was literally something as sinister as taking a mother's love and weaponizing it. And that is horrific, because that could happen to any one of us in that kind of situation, whether it's a mother's love, a daughter's love, a sibling's love. Just so crushing. I feel like this episode, I don't know that my reaction was very good. I don't know. Sometimes I finish an episode and I'm like, oh, maybe I made some good points. With this one, I think I was just freaking terrified the whole time and just waiting for everything to fall into place, as I knew it had to. But I loved it. Such a good episode of such a good show. One left. Like, I can't believe that. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring this show. A reminder that if you're watching this on YouTube, all of the reactions to Hill House are currently unedited up on my Patreon. And thank you for watching.